Khoảng 207 người Palestine thiệt mạng và 338 người bị thương trong 24 giờ qua, Bộ Y tế Gaza cho biết, nâng tổng số người Palestine.
This is the National Weather Service office in Fort Worth. The preceding signal was a test of the public warning system for weather radio station KEAS C55. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receiver automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service each Wednesday between 10 a.m. and noon and between 6 and 8 p.m. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm tone, will vary at any given location. This variation, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. The warning alarm tone will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Bosque, Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Urath, Hill, Hood, Johnson, Parker, Somerville, Tarrant, and Wise. This concludes the test of weather radio station KEAS C55.
Ở thành phố Gaza.
Telefone diyor.
In the information age, you can get instant answers to virtually any question. But did you know that there are some things you just aren't?
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area.
Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Turning point. They're called Bible Strong Partners, and we're trying to reach more in 2024. Our Bible Strong Partners help us with regular financial assistance, and we do our best to make sure they know how much we value them.
This has been a coordinated monthly gas station in your area. During emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. An official message would have followed the alert. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Just like
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
True, and there are some things coming down the road that we have to deal with, like Social Security. If we have a split government, and not
through
just
the
a split
day,
government, but a government
then we need
can't do anything because they're fighting over nonsense, then we are not going to get a legislative body that is looking at.
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area.
this habit. It's going to be amazing.
Warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
One of
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Big old KTVI.
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This has been a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that could quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tower. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This is a test of the NOAA radio warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers normally are conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather in the area on Wednesday, the test is postponed until the next good weather day.
Before. This is a test of the NOAA radio warning alarm device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built radios are automatically activated by this tone to warn you of impending weather hazards in southwest Arizona and southeast California. Tests of these radios are normally conducted every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of or existing severe weather in your area Wednesday, this test will not be conducted. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. To provide the most consistent warning services possible, this warning alarm will only be activated for watches and warnings affecting Yuma and La Paz counties in Arizona, and Imperial and Eastern Riverside counties in California. This concludes the test of the NOAA radio warning device. The current time is 11:20 a.m. Mountain.
This is a test of the NOAA radio warning alarm device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built radios are automatically activated by this tone to warn you of impending weather hazards in southwest Arizona and southeast California.
No sabe, pero se adueña, ve, pero tienes que apurarle porque si no se va a adueñar.
Te arrepientes, neta que no crees.
Está el dibujo de...
You get the same exact coverage as the largest carriers, but for up to half the cost. Same thing, up to half the cost. Up to half the cost for the same thing. 50%.
This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system. This test is originating from KZXY-FM Apple Valley. This is only a test. If this were a real event, you would stay tuned to the station for further information. This concludes this test of the Riverside San Bernardino County emergency alert system.
Get started at Andy.com.
potentially dangerous weather situations. Specially built receivers will automatically activate to warn of impending weather hazards. The weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm will normally be conducted by the National Weather Service on every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If severe weather is occurring or possible, the test will be postponed to the next good weather day. The warning alarm is activated for weather warnings and selected watches, hazards, and special non-weather events that affect the following counties: San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties and adjacent coastal waters. Following is a summary of watches. Warning: Southwestern California, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, San Diego County, and the coastal waters from San Mateo point to the Mexican border and out 60 nautical miles, including San Clemente Island. A test signal was broadcast to test the public warning system. The test is normally conducted between 10 a.m. and noon each Wednesday, weather permitting. Readiness of the Skywar network of radio operators. Now for the official national weather.
New York.
Un separador que tiene la oración del Sagrado Corazón de
I believe it. Not everybody has to believe it. You don't have to believe in Medjugorje or any of the apparitions.
Your experience here is excellent.
And that's reasons journalists cannot do their job.
Press freedom in Turkey ranks in the...
KPBS is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This was a test of the emergency alert system. This was only a test.
Will never go to court, Takva says. When
he's taking a beating for that loss, but I think that people are failing to realize is just at what a high level he played in that.
Here's how high level. I don't know if you saw this clip floating around. There is a play where Lamar Jackson takes the snap and he turns left-handed as if he is going to throw the pass left-handed. So what do you think the secondary does? Just on instinct. They start moving to his left. All of a sudden he flips around back to his right. And this
Here
is the
we
ball
go
he
again.
flowers on for the long touchdown.
They don't allocate a lot of money for basketball
Like,
there.
I don't know that I've ever seen a quarterback
there's only so many
take a
Paul
snap,
Georges who want to
go to
go
the
spread.
opposite side as
There's
if
only one Paul
he's
George.
throwing from that side.
Yeah.
And then in the last session, flip to the other side and throw a dot for a touchdown. It was. They had. I think it was one of his and he's like.
Because
left
there's
why is he
still
left-handed
some
like
coaching
that?
staffs that need to be
And
fired.
he sees the secondary shift over, and all of a sudden, Lamar flips back to his right. He throws a pass, and he was like, "Wow."
Oh yeah,
that
new
was
title.
pretty impressive.
We're gonna dive deep into the coaching staff, Darren.
Oh
Deep
man,
in the coaching staff.
We're gonna hear from Schulte. The Dolphins always were one of the teams that at least were rumored to be interested in Tua. And as good of a year as they've had.
I'm not a nickname guy.
How much better would they be with Lamar Jackson
or
taking the snap?
Johnny or
not even funny.
Whatever ends with
and
E.
I mean, this guy's
Riffy.
98.1. Cowboys do and lose away from home as much as they do.
Right. I mean, I'm sure that plays into it too. But we'll see. More Gwen and Chris.
Hour number 2 coming up.
Because I wanted to meet Jim Carrey.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
New specials, and they're both getting slammed for it, and it's hysterical.
If you'd like to join us, it's at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but you don't have to be in the Pacific time zone to watch it, listen to it, or be on it. It's a Q&A.
On the Fast. Today, a breakdown of our road trip.
Pat Show with Steve Craig, a full hour of live Christian talk radio answering listeners' questions, and you can always get in touch with your question by visiting the Narrow Path website. Easy to find, just type in the name of the show.
Afternoon, a wind advisory is in effect. Slight chance of a shower or a thunderstorm this evening. Colder, lows 31 to 41. Sunny tomorrow, a high near 62.
This report is sponsored by the Jim Buttrell Real Estate Team.
Would you like to know what your home would sell for today? Get a simple text message with your home's value by texting your address to 855-600-6000. You'll get no phone call, just a text. Jim Buttrell has the buyers. Simply text your address to 855-600-6000.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Hi, it's Tori DeVito. Parents are the #1 influence on their children.
Someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar.
This is the coordinated monthly test of the emergency alert system. The equipment that can warn you of a life-threatening emergency is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency or a life-threatening condition, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.